Are you recording this? You know, it's like funny. Mole, this band right here.
This is the band that was on our show.
Yeah, I kind of discovered them in a way.
Buddy, you did not discover
Turn
them.
the music
I discovered them, and I turned them on to you.
What are you talking about? No, but I'm the one that got them some
Are we
kind
doing
of
the
fame.
show now?
Yeah. Okay. That I admit.
You did nothing for them.
I got them gigs.
Right now?
No.
I got them booked in a lot of places.
What? Only love can make it rain.
Oh, no, now you're thinking, only love can break a heart.
No, I was thinking of rain on me, rain on me, rain on me.
On me. Make it rain.
Only love.
See, I don't know those songs.
It's Lil Wayne, man.
We're ready to go.
You ready? All right, let's rock this.
You know this band.
Yeah, okay.
Rivet.
Yeah, I know. Coming to you pre-recorded from Ace Broadcast Studios in Glendale, California. It's the Big Three Podcast. I'm your pal Don Barris. Today I'm along with the great
Walter.
or better known as Mole, and of course,
Scary Perry Caravello.
yep, that's us. We're the Big Three. And if this is the first time you've ever heard the show, we were part of the...
Welcome.
I guess we should say that.
Exactly.
Well,
Welcome.
Welcome.
yeah, but don't interrupt me, Perry.
Go ahead.
Don't interrupt
It's
me.
all yours.
We were part of the cult film classic Windy City Heat. We were the three stars of that. And
My hometown.
yeah. And this could actually be our second to last podcast ever, and it could be the breakup of the Big Three.
What
I hope
happened?
not. I hope not. I really hope not.
If you don't know what we're talking about, this is like we've done 30-some shows here on the Ace Broadcasting Network. And, you know, with good reason, we've done a lot of shows, and we haven't brought in commercial money. And so we have this show and next week's show. And if we don't come up with some kind of money, we're gone. And that kind of stinks because we were having a good time. Mo, what would you do if you left the show? Probably go back to a successful show business career.
You know what? I always wanted to just open up a little cafe somewhere and settle down. No, I'm just kidding. Probably do a bait shop. Like buy a haunted bait shop.
What would you do if this show ends, Perry?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Other than work with my other partner.
Salvador?
Yeah.
He's helped out our project a lot.
Well, he doesn't want to have anything to do with this project.
Really? Isn't that funny?
Yeah, he wants nothing to do with this project.
Well, anyway, this could be our very last show. And in a way, it's sad.
Hey, maybe we should go work on Barry's project.
Well,
That's not a bad idea. Would you at least talk to Sal and see if he'd
I
like
could
to,
ask Sal.
see if he'd like to
If
include us?
there's a couple of parts for Dan and I.
I could ask Sal. And
What do you think he'd say?
He'll probably say no because he doesn't.
He hasn't worked with us before.
Well, he's got something against Don, and I don't
What?
know what it is. I don't know.
I'm a pretty easy guy to get along with.
Yeah, he said you were really nice to him when he was over at Jimmy Kimmel Live the last time
Yeah.
with Shanaz.
Yeah.
He says you came up and sat right next to him and stuff.
Yeah.
Give him a kiss in the cheek.
Yep, I'm a good guy. And then what does he do? Tries to ruin me. Anyway, if you don't know the story, we got to come up with commercial money, and we literally probably have about a week to do it. By the time you hear this, our time is getting to its end. And so if you know any people that would...
Why don't we get some money from the company that makes those neck braces?
Perry's?
Yeah, that thing's been in...
I don't know.
It's been in the middle of the show for the last months.
Yeah, we've really been talking. By the way, I even forgot to say that this is your first show back since your operation. So it's been like...
It's actually my second.
Well, we did the one in your apartment.
we
where
did
you
your
drank all
apartment
that
with the two
tequila
best
and
of...
vodka.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you threw up the other day, didn't you?
No, I was so sick. You guys got me so messed up.
Got you so
Us
messed up. Why
guys.
did you drink all that?
Well, he starts out
It was
by...
in the glass.
If you know Perry, he's the ultimate host. You walk into his place, and he's always offering everything. Hey, just look over there for it. I'm sure you'll find it. And then he brings out a bottle of Patron. I didn't even know he drank that. Next thing you know, he's filling
I bring up
glasses.
the bottle of Patron. You guys.
Us guys?
Well,
us guys.
I don't know who brought
us
the
guys.
Patron
See,
to my
again, you've
apartment.
grouped me into something. I didn't bring it.
I think Neil brought it.
Neil Leeds from
Okay.
Leeds Mattresses.
All right. Then if Neil brought the Patron, then it was somebody poured it into the glass and handed it to me, and I just drank. I just sipped and blech.
And this is something you didn't hear on the podcast, but after Perry was throwing up, and it was very scary because there you are with basically your broken neck with your neck brace, just getting those center of the gut.
Yeah, really.
And I threw up there, too.
You threw up, too.
Absolutely.
It really is a vomitorium when you go over there.
God.
Does anybody else throw up when they go over to your place?
No, nobody gets sick at my house because I normally don't entertain alcohol in my apartment.
What about that one girl that was there? What was her name? The girl that blew the Australian on the plane?
She blew
Donna?
something.
She didn't blow anybody on the plane.
Oh, she fucked him. That's right.
She
got him
joked
out.
around. She was trying to be funny.
And she chugged all your Baileys.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she wasn't joking around. She drank how much beer that time? And the only reason I think about beer is
3 cases.
3 cases of beer and a bottle of Baileys.
3 cases of beer in 4 days.
the only reason I'm thinking about alcohol is because I keep looking up at our guy that's working the booth over there, Brian. Brian's just sitting back there partying, drinking beers.
He's having the bag.
Glad we could help your party time there.
Look at Brian's
We can't
bright
hear a
eyes.
fucking
This
thing.
show is a party. I mean, come
Look at
on. This is
Brian's
the party
eyes.
show. It's Friday night. Big 3, baby.
Let me ask you this:
Look at those eyes.
What will you do if next week is our last show? What will you do after the show?
Go into retirement.
How old are you?
Oh, shit.
24.
Yeah.
You want to come work in the bait shop?
Hey, you want a job with Sal's movie? And we can get you a thing in there if
Of
you'd
course.
Oh, my
Okay.
God.
like. Yeah, so we'll do that.
Help.
So ask Sal if we can get a spot in there. And what could you do in a movie? This is a documentary movie or a movie?
No comment.
I want a contract.
I want a contract too.
No comment.
What are you talking about? No comment.
No comment.
What? Why aren't you commenting?
Because I don't know what to say.
I'll tell you what to say. $10,000.
$10
Are you gonna pay me $10,000?
$10 million.
That's what Knoxville should be paying me.
I still.
Because he said he was gonna pay me.
Yeah, that
Said he was gonna give it to me, and it's up on the internet.
No, he didn't say he was going to.
He says, "I will give you $10 million."
No,
It's all over the internet.
there is a clip that's been seen on Facebook as of late. The one where we were at the Adam Carolla show when he was on 97.1.
One KLSX.
Yeah, well, actually, it was a national show. And when we were on the show, we were pushing the DVD of Windy City Heat, and Johnny Knoxville wanted to be part of the movie, saying that he could possibly win an Academy Award if he had the role of Stone Fury.
Yeah, right.
We gave a little test, and the thing that you always forget, he was offered $10.5 million. You got upset with him getting the money.
He says, "I
No,
will
that's
give
not
you
true.
$10 million."
Well, if you listen
it's
to
on the internet.
Okay, there might be a line that
Are
says...
you saying the worldwide internet?
The worldwide internet. Knoxville says, "I will give you $10 million."
After knowing and understanding the way Terrifying Tim, I should say, is
nothing.
gone beyond the internet. I don't even use the internet that much anymore.
Yeah,
It is
right.
kind of your grandpa's
How can you
tool.
not use the internet? It's business. Everything's business on the internet.
Yeah, because the whole paradigm is shifted, dude.
To what?
Well, a lot of people aren't allowed to say anything, but Tim Perpedic's making a pretty penny on it.
On what?
It's something that you can't know about.
Global communication on a molecular
You're not
level,
supposed to
dude.
say that.
Whatever.
You're not supposed to say anything.
Global communication. It's called either
Right.
a cell phone or the internet.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe you heard a little something called the Force. Hey, we're not supposed to.
Okay.
And
Just
let the
stop.
force
Okay,
be
listen.
with you. This is Star Wars.
Oh, don't.
Sure.
You want to make a joke of it?
I'm going to make a joke of it because it's stupid.
You haven't heard what the future holds for us?
Talk to me.
They're going to put microchips in people that can cure
They've been
disease.
talking about
yeah,
that.
But now it's like 30 years ago, a computer would fill a room. Now you can hold something with more power and can hold more information on
I know,
something
it's
you can hold in
amazing.
your hand.
It's amazing.
Well, the future, they're going to be able to put that in your body. If you have a disease,
In a little chip.
yeah, exactly. Do Do you know who Ray Kurzweil is?
Not yet.
He did a documentary movie called Transcendent Man, and it talks about this. This guy knows what he's talking about. You don't.
Do you believe in God?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe that God created all things?
I believe that any time I speak with you, I know we're speaking through a guy. What's the name of his religion, Mo?
He is a Javaho.
Right.
Called Jehovah's Witness.
Yes, and they pray to dog.
You know, you're an idiot, and I
am.
don't want to talk about it anymore. Next subject, please.
Thank you.
When they go to their equivalents of what a church is, they bring dog biscuits.
Next subject, please.
What else do you know about that religion, Mo?
Next subject, please.
You're not in this conversation.
Next
You're in the
subject,
robot
please.
conversation.
Let's talk
You were
about
talking
robots,
about the
you
microchips.
freak.
Okay, you were talking about microchips. I was talking about the fact that Italians don't like Javaho witnesses because they don't like any witnesses. Hey, it's an old one. Come on, it's a classic.
Boy.
You make a good point, Mo.
You know,
do
you
you
don't-
know the song? The
I thought the Jews don't like witnesses.
you know the
What
song?
does that mean,
I
Perry?
mean, they
What
don't
does that
like.
mean?
They don't like the. They don't like
What would you say your
because
Mo?
they don't
you know-
like any witnesses in the court of law.
You know the Javaho's song they sing? Come and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
Where'd you have a home? I don't know.
What's this? Oh, Brian's got something for us. That's probably a goodbye present from Ace Broadcasting, knowing that it's our second.
Oh,
look at this.
Look at that.
Oh, how cool. What is this?
Parking for Italians only.
Here,
All others
give that to
will
me.
be towed. It's a sign.
It says,
It's
parking for Italians only. All others will be towed. Now,
It's like a novelty sign that you put in a parking space.
Don, it's a gift from the Big Three from Ace Broadcasting Network.
Oh, really? So this for all of us. All right.
That
This will be
usually
towed.
would be going to me because you're not Italian, and he's a fake Italian. He's more.
I'm
most
more Italian. Look
No,
at my
okay,
IMDb.
but I get this first.
Barbieri.
I get this first.
Barbieri.
I get this first.
Why would you get this first?
Don't touch it, man.
You're Irish.
Yeah,
Well-
it doesn't matter. But I can write something funny
About
like have
Italians?
parking for Italians and put it up like in a pile of dog shit or something like that. That's funny. And take pictures and put it on the internet. That's a funny joke, right, Mo?
Well, listen, I'm Italian, so
You know, I think now it's time for a part of our show where you, the audience, can get in touch with us, the people at the show.
are we done talking about microchips in our heads?
No, we're not. We're done with that.
I really didn't really go anywhere.
No, it didn't. You know, and for 1 second I thought it might have. But nope, not a chance. Anyway, so what we're going to do now, we're going to do this little piece.
Wait a second. Perry, if you had a microchip in your head, what would you put in there to make your head work better?
I would, in the microchip, it would be like
10 seconds.
Let's see, 8 G's.
No, hold
5
on.
seconds.
No, give him another chance. I don't think he
30
understands.
It would be with
Hold
a better
on.
memory.
Wait a minute.
What
Here's what you can
what
do.
apps
You
would
can
you
do
put in your
anything
brain?
in there. Exactly. What apps would you put in your brain? Now, you can do anything.
A better
All
memory.
right, but you can dance better. You could do anything. You could have your
Better
hair.
athletic.
Hold on. Listen to what
Go
I'm
on,
saying.
go
Tap, tap, revenge.
You could fill out your bald head with hair. You could dance better. You could do just about anything
But
with
you
this
only get
microchip.
3 apps. Which ones you can get?
Perfection.
What does
No,
that
it's
mean?
too vague. You got to be more
Yeah.
specific.
You got to have a skill that you wish you could have. You have 3 choices.
Balance.
So you wish you could.
I-
balance.
You
Which
use one of your things just on balance.
One of them to be for balance because I want, because my
Balance.
equilibrium is
Okay.
nowhere near as good as it used to be.
Okay.
Balance.
I need balance.
What about
I
hair?
want my strength back and my smarts.
Hold everything. What do you mean by you want your smarts? Explain what that means exactly.
I don't want to be stupid anymore.
Do you think you're stupid?
I think I'm fucking dumber than shit.
Well, Liz, what are we talking about?
We're going to do a segment coming up here that is for the fans. This is where you fans can interact with the big 3 themselves. This is where you can send us $10 and give us a shout out, and we will read your shout out on the air. You are a fucking pig, Perry. It is time once again for the $10 shout out.
$10 shout out.
Well,
And?
all right. Well, today we got some shout outs. Now, we haven't done this in a
Yay.
while. First of all, I think that this one is from. This is from. I can see who this is from. This is from Sweet Feathery Jesus. That's a podcast that.
Those guys are cool.
Oh, they've said some very, very nice things about us, and they've given you Perry Caramello, the big three, and they've given you a card.
Thank you.
Open it and read it.
That would be the way to do it.
The card says, "Hope you're in the pink again soon."
Oh, they're talking about pussy.
Dear Perry, wishing you a speedy recovery from your upper neck surgery. Belasco, Booze, and Dr. P at Sweet Feathery Jesus. Get well. Sorry about your mom's rape, but there's no money in here. Why is there no money in here?
I don't think they sent us money.
They're just sending you a get well card. Hey, you know what you should do for them, dude? Do an ID for their show. Say, this is Scary Perry for Big Feathery Jesus. Check us out at bigfeatheryjesus.com.
Yeah, here we are.
Or we can do the big three.
Big Feathery Jesus or Sweet Feathery Jesus?
Whatever.
Sweet Feathery Jesus. All right, here's what we'll do. We'll do it all. And you're the one that has to say it at the end. And if you fuck it up.
What am I fucking up?
Yeah, well, you'll see.
What am I
bet you
fucking
do.
up?
There
What do
you
you
go.
mean if you're fucking
Stop.
me up?
Stop. All right,
Because
here
all
we
you
go.
know how to do is...
Shut up. We're in the middle of doing something for these guys.
Jesus Christ.
Hi, we're the big three. I'm Don.
Oh!
And I'm Scary Perry.
And I just want to say, we've got a podcast that we listen to all the time. Tell them about it, Perry.
Big fucked up Jesus. I mean Feathery Jesus.
Sweet
That
Feathery Jesus.
Sweet fucked up Feathery Jesus.
Is that funny? You see what
Yeah,
you keep
because they're
saying?
pissing me off. They never sent any... They didn't send any money. Or then again, they could have sent money and somebody kept the money.
Oh, you're going to say that I stole money from you? Like you took money out of my wallet
Hey,
that
can we
time?
sign
That
in?
was fucking 90 years ago, motherfucker, and
Wait,
you
did
got
do
it back.
All right, but you admitted last
I-
week.
I-
You
ow,
admitted
ow,
last...
ow,
Oh, your neck.
What's your neck, dude?
Your neck. It's your
No,
neck,
my
right?
nuts.
Oh.
All right, check
whatever
them out.
next.
All right, let's
Sweet
see.
Feathery Jesus.
Yeah, okay, well, that wasn't really a good promo. But anyway, here's another one. This is a package. Mo, you want to read this one?
Yeah, I do.
Who's it from?
Let me take a look. Oh, wow. Look at this. All right. Oh, wow. A lot of money.
Okay.
A lot of stuff. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let me read the...
All right, who's this from?
Hold on. Let's read the letter. Dear Big Three, being three big fans of yours, you can imagine the sorrow we felt when a second-year medical student at Ross University informed us that he heard the Scaremaster had passed during complications from surgery. Obviously, there's no proof this happened, but we wanted to cover the bases. We went around to family, friends, and coworkers and managed to raise $3,063, to which we have donated in Perry's name to an organization we felt best represented him, the Alliance for Homosexual Italian Americans. Wow, that's so... But he didn't die. We know if the Scaremaster were still alive, he would be honored to have his name associated with this organization. As always, we have each contributed $10 for our shout-out to be divided accordingly. With the passing of Mr. Caravello, we ask that Don Barris give Perry's portion to Terrifying Tim, his logical replacement. Now, in the event that we are mistaken and Mr. Caravello is still alive, would he mind proving to all his fans that he truly is back with his world-famous rendition of Back in Black? From three big fans, Bowers, Coast, and Fisher.
Number one, I am not gay.
Well, hold
Number
on.
two, I'm not a faggot. Number three, I totally despise that comment and hate the fact that they called me gay or a homosexual in any way, shape, or form.
I think they I think they said you were dead.
Yeah.
And they said that I
did.
was gay.
No, they didn't say you were gay. They just
No,
said
they
that
donated
the money.
$3,063. And look at this.
They gave you a little thing for his contribution to the advancement of the homosexual Italian Americans. A donation of $3,063 has been made in the memory of Perry F. Caravello, 5/26/2011. And look at you can tell that it's real. It has the logo. And then who signed it there, Mo?
Glenn Q. Ferrara, president of the Alliance for Homosexual Italian Americans,
Well, that's not me.
and Anthony P. Ragone. No,
They made a contribution because they thought you died.
it. I'm not accepting it.
You want to accept this?
it was
No.
made in your name, dude.
Well, then he doesn't
It's
get
not
the
my
money.
name when it's spelled with a K.
Oh, that's true. All right, then there's money, and there's what?
Money from Bowers. One says Bowers. One says Coast, and one says, hold on. I bet it's Fisher.
I bet I know. I'll bet you're right. That was my guess.
Fisher.
You were right.
I'm getting Fisher.
No, but I said that there would be a Fisher before you did.
Yeah, you also said there'd be a Bowers and a Coast.
So I should get all three.
Oh, yes,
right.
every time.
Oh, boy.
All right. So I'll get all three. Should I give one to Perry?
That'd be nice.
There aren't any ones. They're just tens.
Yeah, good point.
I got a single.
I'll take
on me.
Coast. You want Fisher, and you'll get Bowers. Okay?
Thank you.
There
Thank
go.
you.
All right. Now we've got another one here. This is, let's see here.
I'm going to put mine over there on the table.
All right. Dear Big Three, it is my girlfriend Brandy's birthday, and this $10 shout-out and request would mean a lot to her. I want to thank you, Don, Mole, and the Stairmaster. Ooh, no, it's not Stairmaster, it's Scaremaster, for being such a big part of our lives. This might be more appropriate for guy talk, but I thought you should know that we often put on Windy City Heat while we're making love. Brandy gets so hot sometimes she will yell out, "Unleash the fury. Why is the red bat even here?" That's pretty sexy. Don and Mole have always gotten her started. High five to you, Mole. High five. But it's when you, Perry, come on screen that things really get heated up. Say something to Brandy.
Cool.
Say something
like
to Brandy
that.
right now.
Brandy.
Are you all right?
Ooh.
Are you all
Is it your
right?
neck?
Brandy.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait till I read on a little bit farther. That was until she heard terrifying Tim's catchphrase, ew, ew,
boy.
ew. Now she can't get
Fucking
enough of that
gayest,
sexy,
gayest,
sweet sound,
gayest
and neither can
fucking
I.
Ew, ew, ew.
I was wondering
Look,
if Perry can try transfer.
Excuse me. Kennison never went ew, 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 ew. He was always, oh!
Okay, well, that's not what we're talking about.
We're talking about terrifying Tim.
Right.
Because Tim is
All right, let me
Fruit
finish
Loop.
reading this. I was wondering if Perry could try transforming his catchphrase, "Oh, oh, oh," into this sweet sexual sound to rival terrifying Tim's lady-killing voice and put himself back on top of our bedroom playlist. Please don't make it sound gay,
No
though.
comment.
I'm extremely homophobic. Thanks, William.
No comment.
All right, well, there's another 10. How do we divide this up?
Well, I guess it's Scaremasters if he does the terrifying Tim thing for them.
Yeah.
That's what they wanted for the 10.
Ew, ew, ew.
No, they wanted like sexy, but not
Yeah.
gay.
Oh,
No,
ew, ew,
Ew.
ew.
it sucked, but that's the best you're ever going to get from him.
Thank you.
All right, then here's the last $10 shout-out. Why don't you open that?
All right.
Oh, it's from Rio, Brazil, and it's written in crayon.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right.
Uh-oh.
And it goes straight to Mole.
Oh, look at that.
Whoa. Whoa. Dear Big Two, we know who has our candy and dough. Caramello.
Caramello.
Like your name. $75,000. He gonna get it. Sincerely, Bubblicious.
Over. Well, then there's a drawing of SP with a fedora, Perry.
Perry.
With a knife
Scary
through
Perry. And
knife
look, he
through
has
his
the
neck.
money in his jacket.
And don't you wish?
That's what they think. And look, you're peeing your pants because they're chopping your head off.
There's your
Good
skateboard
luck.
right
You're
there.
dropping your coffee.
Good luck.
Wow.
Oh, dude,
This is not good at all.
that's not good for you. I think that Bubblicious thinks you have the money.
They're
Well,
a
it's-
bunch of idiots if they think I have money. They know I don't have money.
Well, where'd it go? Anyway, let's move on.
That's scary. Perry.
You hear what he said?
Yep.
Okay, well, now that's our $10 shout-outs today. We wish we had more. We should also, if you're interested in getting in contact with us, which you never know what's going to happen with our show, and since this is could be our second to last show, you should make sure that you catch up with us on Facebook. Become our friend, because who knows what's going to happen. But you can reach me at Don Barris on Facebook. You can get in touch with Perry at Perry Caravello. That's K-A-R.
C-A-R as in car, A, V as in Victor, E, double L-O.
You can go to Walter Molininski.
Is that the whole show already?
No, we just doing it during the $10 shout-outs.
Oh.
Also, don't forget, we also like being teamed up with Terrifying Tim, who's an American hero.
That's tough to say.
Yes, it is. So you can reach him at Tim Perpedic. Also, check me
Why
out
would you-
on my Ding Dong show.
Why would you give him a spot when he's not even going to help us out?
Well, he's
not
going to help.
He's not helping us out with money. He's not helping us out with sponsorship. He's not helping us out with the show. He's a punk.
Well,
That's why he doesn't get any promotion for his fake skateboard company. He can't even skateboard. What does he do? He puts on a fake cartoon on the internet to make it look like he knows how to skateboard. He can't skateboard. I'll go up against him tomorrow with the neck brace, biatch. Exactly. I'll take the fucking brace off tomorrow, put my helmet on, and outskate the cocksucker. Tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Tomorrow, you'll pay for the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
Well-
as Scary Perry takes on
Well-
Terrifying Tim in the Skate to Death.
Well, you know what? By the time they hear this, because this will air a week from today.
They'll both be dead.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't think he'll do it anyway because he's got
Because he's a scumbag.
No, because he did something else, and I wanted to give Mole this because Mole,
What is it?
Well,
Let's see what it is.
unroll this.
Whoa! You got the artwork.
The Beantown Heat poster.
Oh, that's awesome. Look at that.
It says coming soon, but
Whoa, he looks awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, he does look good. I'm not going to deny it. It's a good-looking poster.
We look pretty good.
Yeah, both of you
Terrifying
guys
Tim.
look good.
Hey, Scaremaster, come over here and get a picture in here with us.
Yeah.
Why? No, I'm not even a part of the movie.
No,
My
you're
name's not in the credits.
Well, you're not in the movie. It's we'll put this up on the web for sure. Terrifying Tim Perpedic is Stone Fury. Don Barris is Big Lou. Walter Molininski is Brock. Beantown Heat.
Oh, that's going to be good.
This
What a
is
Can I
waste.
have this?
yeah. This
What
is
a
yours.
waste, because
This is yours.
it's totally a thief.
You know, I'll tell you what's
it's
really weird
stealing
about this.
me from my original film.
The thing that I'm a little embarrassed about this copy right here, they haven't done the photo touch-ups yet. As you can see my muscles on my. They don't look perfect. You know, there's.
They'll get there. They'll get there.
All right. Well, there you
Looking
go.
like you've been working out.
Yeah.
I've been sticking to my hardcore narcotic get fit regimen. Hey, thank you for this. This is great.
Well, to thank Tim for everything. Anyway, that's the reason that we have to kind of like push him a little bit.
And really,
So
we're going to Costa Rica.
And rob me.
I don't know.
And rob me.
How's that robbing you?
Because I'm the star of the movie Windy City Heat, and you guys are going
look.
Beantown Heat.
Oh, hold on just a second. Before we do that, let's close out, make sure that everything's wrapped up in our $10 shout out. And that was our $10 shout out.
$10 shout out.
All right, now what were you saying, Perry?
I'm the star of Windy City Heat. It's about a guy that's been busting his ass for what is it, 20 years before he can even become a star? And then all of a sudden, it took 10 years to make this movie?
Check this shirt out, dudes. Remember that?
Viceburn, Chicago.
Viceburn, Chicago. Yeah, Intonation.
Intonation.
Yeah, that was
That
fun.
was a fun concert.
Yeah,
Yeah, and Beantown Heat burned Chicago.
yeah.
Whatever.
But why do you get upset with this guy? All he's done is good for us, to tell you the truth.
He hasn't done good for me.
He
He has
got
not been
people
fair.
talking about skateboards.
He hasn't been fair to me. He hasn't worked with me. He's worked against me. He didn't ask me. He competed with me.
No,
If he asked me,
he doesn't need to ask you. You didn't invent skateboards. He
I
went
don't
out-
need to invent skateboards.
No, and he-
It was my design.
Okay,
and then
he
he
changed
steals
it. He
my
changed it.
design.
He changed it.
He might have changed it a little bit, but it's still stealing from me.
How do you figure?
I'm confused in that whole thing, too.
He cartooned. I'm not going to say it's not a cute little cartoon face with a fedora brim, of course. My fedora brim.
You're the only person that's ever worn a fedora.
No,
What
wrong.
about Tony Alva?
Wrong. Tony Alva's my friend. You don't talk shit about him.
Yeah, I didn't talk to you about him. I'm saying you ripped him off, so
I didn't rip off Tony Alva.
Yes,
Tony
you did.
Alva.
It's Alva, not Alba. Alba's
Yeah.
the drink that you mix. From the
Jessica.
Tony
Jessica.
Alva and I talked. Tony Alva, I asked
Yeah,
if
you
I
said,
could
hey,
get...
can I steal your
No,
whole
you don't.
thing?
No, you
Can I
fuck
steal
you.
your hat?
Tony Alva
Yeah,
said, I will help
sure,
you
yeah.
make your design.
Yeah, and
you don't
turned
need
around
to get
and
on...
you stabbed him in the back with a popsicle stick.
Why would I stab Tony Alva? He helped me get started on my own
And
decks.
Cedric the Entertainer got his fedora brim from you, too?
Who?
Cedric the Entertainer?
Cedric the Entertainer has got his own deal going.
And what about all the Orthodox Jews?
That's their problem.
Sinatra did it long before
Sinatra
you
did
did.
it long before me.
Lords of Flatbush.
Humphrey Bogart.
Way before me.
Right. So,
Al Capone, way before me.
okay, so your argument means nothing. You've stolen from everybody
I
else.
didn't steal from
You
anybody.
stole from everybody
You
else.
stole from Al Capone, and he was your grandfather's boyfriend.
He wasn't my grandfather's boyfriend, you faggot.
What was the story you said about that?
The story is my grandfather did his made all his suits because my grandfather was
Yeah.
a tailor.
Yeah, 'cause
I
he
know
liked
what that
to
means.
Check the inseam.
So
Let me ask you this.
what?
How do you think the first time Grandpa Caravello touched
It wasn't Grandpa Caravello. It was Grandpa Giuliano.
Okay, so Grandpa Giuliano. Hey, Mr. Capone.
Save it.
You guys are so gay. Oh my God, you guys are so gay.
No, I just think we had the exact same idea at the exact same time. I think that's what happened. All right. But the point is that your grandfather,
What about him?
he made love to a big crime boss.
He didn't make love to a crime boss, you faggot.
Hold on. We're talking about you stealing from Tony Alva. Tony
Tony
Alva is one of the
Alva!
original
He is
lords of Ghost Town.
He's
He's a
Tony
dog
Alva.
of Flatbush.
Tony Alva is one of the original team members of
Dogs
Ghost
of
Town.
Flatbush, yeah.
Not Dogs of Flatbush, Dogtown Skateboards.
Ghosts of Dogstown.
Whatever.
Dogs of Ghost Town.
Whatever.
The point is that you stole from other people. And now you're saying poor, terrifying Tim, who's really done nothing except wonderful things. Let me
He
tell you
hasn't
this.
done shit for me.
Let me tell you this. I'm in a movie because of him. A little thing called
No,
Beantown
he's
Hill.
in a movie because of you.
Why do you say that?
Because you're the only one that's been able to help him out to become a movie star.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you were the only one that helped. You were the only one, and I'm not going to deny. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You were the one that helped me out to become a star.
Okay, there's a huge difference. His family is paying for the movie.
His family are the richer than fuck. What can I say?
They're Kennedys and Perpedics.
Okay.
That's a lot of frickin' money.
You ever heard of the Kennedy Perpedic Overdrive?
Whatever.
The Barris Kennedy over
No,
there.
he's got a band too. You didn't know that?
What?
I'll tell you later. He does a lot of stuff. Hey, can I interrupt for a second?
Can I? Okay, you do that, but I've got some big news for the fans.
I think I got a pretty big news too.
All right, we'll see whose news is bigger,
It's
yours
time
or
for a
mine.
new segment I'm introducing called Guess What Jelly Bean Flavor This Is?
Ooh.
Okay, I'm going to reach in this jelly bean bag. A lot of different jelly beans.
All right, I have my answer. Should I answer? How does this work?
Hold on. All right, now Perry's scary. Now you eat that one.
Come on, Perry. This is
I don't know what
podcast
the flavor
radio.
is there.
These are really good.
This is a great piece.
Jelly?
Yeah, want some more?
I'm surprised we didn't do this
All right,
before.
what flavors was yours?
Lemon, jelly, and lemon.
What flavor was yours?
Blueberry.
Dan was right.
I'll take the $10.
Yep.
Thank you.
Mine were all right, too.
Oh, shit. I should have given you the $10. That phone call?
Yeah, it is. I bet I know who it is.
Who do you think it is?
All right. I'll bet you. You have any money on you?
Got $10.
I'll bet you $10 that it's John Quincy Adams.
You're on, dude.
Go. Send it through.
Hello, gents. Do you know with whom you are making chitter-chatter?
Yeah.
Man who made me $10, John Quincy Adams.
Oh, wonderful to hear you all back staining the burnt umber couches of Ace Broadcasting.
Yeah.
Listen, before I forget mole, I have what I believe to be a wonderful mole invention.
Lay it on me, Johnny.
Ooh, Johnny, me likey. Anywho, we all know the pain of being out of doors in a park and having your lower genitalia just eaten alive by mosquitoes, I've developed a new miracle solve, Dr. Adams' Deep Woods Taint Spray.
Does it stop mosquitoes from biting your taint?
Precisely, Mr. Barnett.
Like when you're camping and stuff?
Well, actually, I was thinking more in an urban park setting where you see the mellow fellows making yellow. But yes, I suppose it will work camping as well, yes.
Sounds awesome, man. How much do you need? How much money?
Oh, I don't need any money from you, Walter. Give it to some other needy mole venture. I just wanted to bounce it off the big three. Anywho, listen. One last query. Yes, Perry? Perry, would you care to entertain my query?
No comment.
Answer his query, Perry.
I said no.
Answer it.
I'm
He
not
just wants to
entertaining
ask
some
you a
fucking
question.
queers.
Why? Just answer his question.
Yes, I just want to ask you a question.
Go ahead, ask me.
Anywho, my query is...
Why don't you come up with the money?
joke?
I want a joke, tell a joke, but not a doctor one, not another doctor
Oh,
one.
just a one more, Mo.
All right.
Why did the computer go to the doctor?
He had a
Because
virus.
he had a
Probably
virus.
from downloading Perry's child pornography.
I hear that.
Child
Perry.
pornography.
Remember when you got
Virus,
married?
yeah.
Child pornography, you
You
queers?
send all that child pornography all over the internet.
What over child pornography?
Remember when you showed that thing, that
There was
joke
only one
about...
picture
Yeah.
that I had on my cell phone.
Well, Langley felt that it was worth the investigation.
Langley. Whatever.
All right, anyway, I had some news that I wanted to share with everybody. It should have probably gone during the $10 shout-out. We didn't. But here's the real news. As you know, this could be our second to last show unless we come up with some money, some advertising dollars.
And that's why I wanted to say, why doesn't John Quincy Adams come up with helping us out?
It's a great idea.
Stockfield.
Quincy?
Can I throw a jelly bean in your mouth?
Quincy?
Throw a jelly bean in your mouth. It bounces
No
up your
more.
neck brace.
Quincy?
One more.
No.
Just try one more.
I said no.
Why? Why would you say no?
Because you
Let
can't
me,
throw.
let me try one. Let me try
No!
one. Let me try one.
No!
Why?
We
One. Oops, almost. It was close, right?
You got to
One
find
more.
those jelly beans you missed.
One more. Open your mouth, Perry. Ooh, very close.
Forget
All
it.
right. Anyway,
Quincy, where are you?
he's off the phone. He said
Forget
toodles.
it. Forget it. Forget it. Then we lose the show. That's all.
Well, but we have something that we might be doing. If we happen to some way,
Salvador's movie.
well, we're going to be part of that. You're part of
Oh,
it
we
too,
are?
Brian, so don't worry.
Oh, we are, huh?
Yeah. Well, if we
We'll
do
see.
come up with the money and we get a sponsor, it's going to be a little thing called the Big Three Fun Pack. Now, it's a little bit better than what we described before because we came up with an idea. We said it during one of our best of shows that we were going to do this. But what the Big Three Fun Pack is, this is the Big Three Podcast, Fan Delight. Anybody that likes the Big Three Podcast will love this because what you're going to get...
Camping trip?
No, there's no... You know what we got to do? You had an idea about that. I want to hear about that. But right now, this is something someone can order through the mail.
Right.
And what
That's
you
it.
get is this. You're going to get an autographed copy of the film Windy City Heat, the cult film classic. It'll be signed by Mole, myself, and Perry.
And me.
You'll get a Big Three Podcast T-shirt in the size that you desire. Let's say that you're...
Small, medium, large, extra large, double extra large, and triple extra large.
I'm glad you have that. Let's say that you're
I
a
can get
medium.
those ordered.
We're not going to send you a triple extra large. We'll send you a medium.
American-made T-shirts, of course.
We're going to get you an autographed photo of the Big Three. It might be the one that I'm holding here in my hand where I have a gun in Perry's mouth that Perry at one point claimed that I tried to rape him in the mouth and say it was Randy Callahan.
I never said that.
Yes, you did. And
Whatever.
besides the autographed photo, besides the Big Three Podcast T-shirt, besides the autographed DVD copy of Windy City Heat, you're also going to get a free $10 shout-out.
Whoa.
I got to use the restroom. You mind?
We're doing the ad right now.
I
dude.
know.
Okay, you're going to stay the rest of the show. And that whole package is going to be $50 plus postage.
Just in time for Father's Day.
Well, actually, it's past Father's Day, but I did want to mention that. Now, we're taping this Sunday before Father's Day. So Father's Day is coming this Sunday. And I know that you're a father.
Correct.
Is Father's Day a good day for you or a bad day?
It's just another day.
It's just another day.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. It's just another day. So sad. So sad.
Sad.
Sometimes I feel. Well,
Just another day. I'll be at the Assembly Sunday.
the Assembly. That's the Jehovah's Church.
The Assembly of Jehovah's Witnesses
Oh, what do you guys do?
at Long Beach Arena. Sports Arena.
What do you do there?
It's a summer assembly. We
Just figure out ways to con people out of money and
In
things
Long
like
Beach,
that?
in Long Beach, they pray to Snoop Dogg.
Is that true? And the Jehovah's, they will just go for any dog. That's unbelievable. So what is their worship? What do they really worship? Tell us a little bit about the Jehovah's.
Jehovah's Witnesses. I'm not saying squat because of the way you disrespect the religion.
We don't understand what's going on.
You
with
don't
it.
know nothing.
Well, why don't they ever come over and tell us about it?
We go door to door all the time.
Who does?
Bull.
The witnesses go
You
door
have?
to door. I haven't been going door to door. I've been.
Why?
Because you don't really believe in the tenets of the religion anymore?
I have been busy doing other things. I haven't had the time to.
Like ignoring your faith?
Yeah, I'll admit that I haven't.
You've strayed. You've strayed from your faith.
A little bit.
And you have to realign. You have to reassess your relationship with your Lord Jehovah.
What do they call the equivalent to the priest or the minister? Or, what do they call the Jehovah's?
Jehovah's Witnesses.
What do they call the guy that runs the party?
He's called the
elder.
trainer.
He's an elder. There's a ministerial servant.
Which one do you like the best? Which one's cooler?
It's not which one do you like the best. It's what there's elders, there's ministerial servants, there's
German shepherds.
There's circuit overseers. German shepherds.
Yeah, don't they do that? The Lord is my German shepherd.
No, you freak.
So what book do you guys read from?
The Bible?
Really? Does it burn your hands when you touch it?
No.
Were you praying to God before you went into that surgery?
Yes.
Were you praying to God before you tried to do that trick that broke your neck in the skateboard park?
No.
Maybe you should have prayed to him then.
You look very comfortable with that neck brace, by the way.
Thank you. And take off those sunglasses.
Take off your sunglasses.
Show me those real eyes.
You wish.
Show me how bloodshot they are.
Stop it, man. I'm on my diet.
You're on your diet. Yeah. What's that diet called?
Heroin and meth.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's called.
Are you still doing that?
Just to keep trim.
Just to keep.
You look good.
I think I feel fit, except I vomited blood. And then I realized it was strawberry margarita, so it's cool.
God.
You know what always gets me sick? Spaghetti dinners for some reason.
Man.
Yeah, because every time you come over and you eat pasta, you're always.
Did you finish that spaghetti?
No, I'm halfway through it.
Good, right? Did you put some more sauce on it?
I sure did.
There you go.
Thank you.
I haven't heard from Hank Greenberg in a while.
He called me about 4 days ago.
Yeah, what do you have to say?
He asked how things are going and stuff, and
Why don't you ask him to get money for us? He was a snake when it came to negotiating your contract.
I will.
He put in
Actually, that is a good idea.
He put in that clause that every single week you get 60 seconds. And this is another segment of 60 Seconds with Perry. Go!
You could reach me at www.scaryperryproductions.com or www.scaryperryskateboards.com. You can order one of 4 going on to becoming 5 skateboard designs and models online, each deck. The price is, I think it's
making it up as it
59.
goes.
Wait, 49.
Hell of a business.
Wait.
Wow, he didn't even know how much it costs.
$54.99 or $59.99. I forget because of how things are going these days. It's just going nuts.
How can you forget
with business
the price that you're selling?
Because I don't have everything written down with me. I believe it's $59.99. Yeah, it's $60 a deck. $60 a deck. It's $59.99 per deck. I know. I knew I was doing it. All right, all decks are $59.99. I'm not stopping.
That's done. You got
I'm
your 60.
not stopping.
Perry, you got to stop.
I'm not
Perry,
stopping.
you got your 60 seconds.
www.scaryperryskateboards.com.
You can't do that, Perry. Stop.
It's the rules.
You had your 60 seconds.
Here, catch another.
All right,
jelly.
I'm done. I'm not catching nothing. No more jelly beans.
You know
Screw
what?
that noise.
Here's what you do. Instead of just throwing one, maybe throw 4 or 5 because one of them.
Forget it!
Isn't, oh.
The show's over.
No, it isn't. Perry.
So sad,
So sad. Sometimes it feels so sad. Every morning
want me to
takes
do
a
this show
morning,
with you
Batsy
guys?
wets her hair. Wraps
I'll
a
do
towel
better
around
when I
her
go
as
on my
she's
tour.
heading for a bedroom chair. It's just another day. Slipping into stockings.
I gotta do my
into
tour.
shoes.
What
I gotta
about
do
all
my
of us
tour.
going camping?
No, thank you.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
No, thank you.
When can you sleep on the ground again?
I'm not sleeping on the ground again.
When we go camping.
I'm not going camping with you guys.
Why not?
Because I'll be busy on the road.
What do you mean?
I've got a tour that I'm setting up.
What?
You're going on tour?
You got it.
With
Where?
who?
Where?
Yeah.
Let me guess. Salvador.
No, I'm not going on tour at Salvador.
What do you? What's the tour, buddy?
It's a comedy tour.
What comedy tour?
Scary Perry's comedy tour.
Wow, that's
Tell us.
awesome. How are you financing that?
I'm not financing it. They're financing
Who's
it.
they?
Who's they?
Yeah.
People.
Name one.
Everybody that buys a ticket.
Okay, but
Where are some of the places you're
yeah,
going to be
when you start
hitting on the tour?
When's this tour start?
Maybe September.
That's great. And which cities are you going to hit?
L.A., San Francisco, San Diego, Sacramento,
Good. California. Swing through California. Bang that one out. Then where you heading?
Portland,
Okay.
Seattle.
Heading up north. Okay.
Then it's east.
East. Okay.
Are you doing this
Hawaii.
on your own?
It's all on me.
Just you.
Just me. I'm
And
doing the colleges.
Let me
by the
ask
way.
you this. So was it somebody that met you online that told you this?
That told me this?
Yeah.
No, it's somebody that I've known for a few years.
Who's that?
I'm not telling.
Why?
I can't because that'll give it all. That'll give it all away.
What do you mean it'll give it all away?
It'll give it all away. I can't.
Oh, it's a mystery.
Yeah, it's a mystery.
The mystery tour.
There it is.
Roll up.
Perry's Mystery Tour.
Roll up.
I'm thinking of doing between 20 to 50 colleges.
I think it's going to be wonderful.
It's going to be crazy.
great for you.
It's going to be spectacular.
It'll be nuts.
Let us know if we can
Yeah.
get tickets.
Well, you know what?
Well,
definitely
you know,
wanna
I
check
would
out
have
some
I
shows.
would have the two of you
Here's
guys
the great
coming with
thing.
me.
Here's the great thing. We won't have time. We're going to be shooting a movie, Beantown Heat.
Yeah.
So we won't have time to go on your Scary Perry Magical Mystery Tour.
But let us know.
Maybe
it's
I'll
playing.
change the name of my tour to that.
That'd be good. And then the Beatles could sue you.
You can't do that because the Beatles sue you, and plus I made it up.
Yeah.
Maybe,
So anyway, you're really going on tour.
possibly, depending on what happens.
Well, you know what?
If we do the movie, that'll be something else.
we
then I
we
won't-
will be doing the movie.
That means the three of us.
No, it doesn't mean the three of us. Your name's not on the poster, is it?
You're on tour, dude.
You don't have time.
All
So-
right, then I totally get out of it.
Well, when you're on tour, you're going to run into a lot of ladies.
I know I'll be running into a lot of
Well,
ladies.
you know what we should do? It's time to talk about it. Well, this is just 3 guys just sitting around talking about the ladies. It's time again for Guy Talk.
Oh yeah, it's guy talk. Gonna talk about the ladies. Guy talk. Ooh.
Well, as you
can I-
shut up. Well, you know, a lot of ladies are probably thinking, hey, 26 towns, 26 colleges, probably 26 lucky ladies are going to get a chance to see this Scaremaster on tour this summer. They're actually starting in September.
Yeah.
What
It'll be
kind-
a fall tour.
What kind of ladies are you going to be looking for out in the road?
Dying girls.
Dying girls? That's very sweet.
Like
of you.
Snooki,
Snooki.
Dina,
Do you know who?
her best friend. Wow.
I don't know those people.
What do you think Italian women smell like? As bad as
Ladies.
they look?
Gina Lola Brigida,
I don't know her either.
Sophia Loren.
Have you noticed the thing about Italian women? They try to cover up their
Can
really
I talk
bad
about one?
odors
Can I talk
with
about a friend of mine?
Strong perfume. What's that?
Can I talk about a friend of mine who
Sure,
got
just
who
in
got messed up with one of these guys in the political field, Ginger Lynn?
Why did you interrupt our story for this?
Well, because I have a heart for what's going on.
Why
with
don't you save it for Perry's Corner?
All right.
This is guy talk.
Okay, guy talk.
You've never slept with Ginger.
I don't need to sleep with Ginger Lynn. I know Ginger.
But we're talking
Ginger
about.
Lynn knows me.
Did you ever did you ever lie around your belly with your
No,
chin in
I
your
never
hand
no.
on a princess phone? Just give it to with Ginger Lynn.
No.
Hey, you know what? When Perry goes on tour in the colleges, there's going to be all kinds of Italian girls for him.
Oh, think of the odors.
Yeah. Olive oil. Garlic.
Cheap Italian
Do you
perfume.
think you're finally
Oh,
going to be able
God.
to give your daughter that brother she always wanted?
You know, that's what's keeping you two
Who
apart.
knows what is going on with her?
What are you going to say to those college girls to get them back in your dorm?
My dorm?
You know.
All right, let's just see what you would do. That's a very good question, Mo. You're at some hot college. Let's say, give me a college, like all girls school.
UCLA?
All right, you're at UCLA's campus. You know the area well. You've been there before.
Yeah.
You've got a Thomas guide, so you know even the side streets in that area.
Go
Now,
on.
some college girls, hey, come back to our sorority house. We'd love to have you come and party with us.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get back there? What's the Perry style?
I let them take the lead.
Oh, that is sexy as fuck.
I let the ladies take the lead.
Like, what if they don't?
There is no what if. I've been that way all my life.
But
The woman takes the lead,
It's kind of
and
funny.
I follow along.
Wow, you're just like the little bitch. Like, come here, boy. Come here, boy. Here you go, boy. Here you go, boy.
I'm not like a little bitch. Not like they're little
I think that
bitch.
the ladies take the lead.
And then there's
What
then
should
the
I
man
do,
takes the
lady?
lead.
What do I do, lady?
Yeah,
Boy,
but-
oh,
but
boy,
Then the
Sebastian,
man
what
takes the
happened?
lead.
But as much as of a pussy that sounds like, that's not Perry
Jeez.
at all. Because the truth of the matter is,
He
I've,
pulls
I've
ladies
seen
over
Perry
on the
around.
five.
You're right.
And he ends up blowing a
irritates
guy over
anybody.
it.
He'll
But-
go and he'll fucking take somebody's wife and talk to them and not feel anything bad. about it.
Slade.
Remember the time that you went after Sam Kinnison's brother's daughter?
Yeah, and she was underage.
And that was years ago.
You remember that time you got in trouble hanging out in front of that high school in your truck?
What?
Yeah, remember that time
There was never a time I hung out in front of a high school in my truck.
Do you remember
That's
that
a
time you
lie.
distributed child pornography on your phone?
I do.
Yeah, what? Here, one picture? It wasn't distributing child pornography. That was showing you one photograph
Well, it was enough.
that was sent to me on my phone.
it was
whatever.
bad enough the authorities had to get involved.
Authorities. What authorities?
Okay. Well, do we have to go with the FBI agent who was
Yeah, what
looking into the
FBI
case?
agent?
All right, we're lying to you.
Exactly.
What's next?
All right. Well, that's maybe the worst guy talk
It's called
ever.
guy talk.
No, it wasn't. That's not how you do it. That's a stupid voice. When you introduce or you give an outro to guy talk, it's guy talk.
Oh, yeah. It's guy talk. Ooh.
I got a headache.
Yeah. Well, I got a headache too. It's too bad. Well, you know, we're coming towards the end of the show, and once again, I'm very bored and very tired with the entire thing.
I bet I know how to cheer you up.
What with that? I think I do too. And, you know, it's unfortunate because this could be one of our last two shows here at the Ace Broadcast Network. And who knows what's going to happen if we're not here any longer. It makes me sad. And I do want to thank the people that have been very loyal to this show, that contact us on Facebook all the time, and things like that. And it would be very sad if we go. But if we don't get
Hey, can we go up on a little more upbeat thing?
Oh, we're going to. But I just say, we need sponsors. We need
sponsors.
Shut up, Perry.
Quincy.
No, he's not going to do it.
Tempur-Pedic.
He won't do it with you involved.
Jimmy Kimmel.
He will definitely not do it.
Adam Carolla.
There's no chance in hell he will do it. All right, shut up. Let's do a bit right now. Best thing that we do on the show, time after time after time. It's a little thing that I like to call mole play.
More play, let's play more play. More play, let's play more play. More play!
Now, if you've never played the game mole play, and I'm not talking about the board game that is going through some legal troubles.
Which I have to say that Moplay is in no way associated with Moplay the board game, a division of Tempur-Pedic Industries.
Anyway, Moplay is
No way associated with Tempur-Pedic? Sure.
Okay, you're interrupting me again.
Go ahead.
Because Moplay is an improv game that we play here. And what's fun about this is that Mo will set up some kind of scenario, maybe on something we've talked about earlier in the show. He'll set the cast, then he'll direct the scene. Now, Mo, what are we going to do on today's Moplay?
Well, originally I was thinking we should do a thing where about Al Capone and Perry's grandpa. But I think there's a bigger issue at hand here because we've talked a lot about this, and there's a lot of mystery and there's a lot of confusion about this.
Before you even say it, can we do both?
Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna say. Okay, there's been a lot of confusion about this next subject. So here's the scene. Scaremaster is going to observe to his church of Jehovah Witnesses.
Okay.
Dan is the supreme elder of the church. Perry has brought a date, a girl he met on his comedy tour at a college. Mary Jane, would you be so kind as to play the college girl who Perry's bringing to the church of the Jehovah's Witnesses?
So what you're saying is Mary Jane, who works for us and is a producer on the show, does all the camera work. She's going to play a role in it. Hello, Mary. Everybody say hello to Mary Jane.
Hey, Mary Jane.
Hey, Mary
Say
Jane.
hi, Mary Jane.
Hello.
Okay, we open on the front of the church. Scary Perry and his date from the college tour walk up to the front doors, and Perry explains the religion to his date.
Well,
She doesn't know what they're doing there. She's here to party.
here to party. You don't party at the.
Moplay!
You don't party at the Kingdom Hall.
Moplay!
I'm gonna smoke my joint now.
No, you're not. You don't smoke weed here.
Shut up, you're my bitch.
Hey, you don't.
You don't speak
You
to me
don't
that
smoke.
way.
You don't
Get
smoke.
on your hands and
You
knees
don't smoke
and lick
pot.
the floor like a dog.
Lick the floor like a dog.
You
I'll
shut
suck your
your filthy
toes.
mouth.
I'll suck
Don't
your
speak
toes,
to me
you
that
hoes.
way.
They
You
walk into the
foul
church.
piece of shit.
They walk into the church and take a seat.
It's hot. I'm gonna take my shirt off.
Yeah, goodbye.
The elder of the church, Elder Barris, takes the lectern and begins his sermon.
Hello, people. How are we today? How much money have you made me? How much money have you
my
made
God.
me?
Never in the planet Earth does any witness.
Does anyone have any drugs?
We don't talk like that. We don't bring up money factors. We don't.
Hey, who's this girl you're with?
He's got money. Just check in that
What's your name?
bag he has.
What's
She
your
points
name,
at his
pretty
fanny
lady?
pack.
My name is Mary Jane, and I'm a girl. Do you want to smoke some weed with me?
Let me tell you
No, I'm leaving you
this.
here.
I can actually bring you back and give you some private lessons on how to be a Jehovah Witness.
Yeah, if you
You're
knew
very
what you were
pretty.
talking about.
How old are you?
Scaremaster realizes he's got to hold on to his date.
Brother
He turns on the
Scaremaster.
charm and uses his best line.
What? What line?
Line that you would use to a woman.
Yeah, the line is you're not smoking weed here.
Brother Scaremaster, I believe I am the one in charge. I am the one close to Jehovah.
Scary Perry realizes that the situation's getting out of hand. He's got to save his gal and tell Elder Barnes what's going down with the Javajos. Moplay.
Brother Caramello,
Caravello.
how are you, my son?
What's going on, Brother Barris?
What I'd like to do is this. I heard you during my sermon say some things that make me look kind of silly.
Yeah, you're very silly.
I'm silly?
Yes.
When's the last time you went door to door working for me?
Working for you?
How do you think
I'm
I
not
got these
working for
clothes?
you.
Who are you working for?
Working for the Oh boy.
Who are you working for? Let me ask you this, Brother Scaremaster.
It's not look,
Who are you
we
working
don't-
for?
We don't charge for sending out any of the magazines. There's no charge on it.
Brother Caramello, when you go to the door,
Caravello.
where do you think that this money goes?
What money? We don't charge.
When you go to the doors, you don't collect money?
We
He
don't
was
collect
just
money.
on a big comedy tour. He's got lots of money. And
Comedy tour
he
is different than a...
came and knocked on my sorority door, and he tried to have sex with all the girls there.
What?
Brother Caramello,
Caravello.
what you don't understand here is this.
Oh, my God.
What we do is this. We set this religion a few years ago,
A few years ago, yeah.
and we
right.
pull a scam over some of the dumber people in the world. What we
Yeah.
do you really think that we worship dogs like I try to make people believe? Come on.
Oh, my God.
Open
He
your
likes
mind.
that. He's a dog, a pathetic dog.
Amen. And that was Mole Play.
More play, let's play more play. More play, let's play more play. More play!
You know, well, that was kind of a confusing one, and Perry as an actor was not...
Okay, just do Al Capone bangs his grandpa.
All right.
Al Capone walks into Frank Giuliano's shop. Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding.
Mr. Capone, come on over here.
Hey, I need you to size me up so I can get you something to make me some more suits.
And he sizes him up.
Let me check your inseam, Mr. Capone. Ooh. Is that a gun?
Hey, don't touch me there.
Hey, that isn't a pistol. Ooh.
Get your hands off, you queer.
Ooh, I'm not queer. Is it bad to make you feel good, Mr. Capone?
Mamma mia.
Mr. Capone.
You touch me there one more time, I'm gonna fucking break your fingers.
But I'll give you free suits.
They're not free suits.
All right?
I always pay you.
I'll put
I
you in
always pay you money.
I'll put you in a movie with Christina Applegate and get you your SAG vouchers.
Jesus
Mr. Capone, let me touch you, please. I'm a
Get
fan.
the fuck away.
My whole family is this way. I can't help myself. I like powerful men.
What?
I like powerful Italian men. Anybody in power, I can't. Let me touch that. Let me touch your hands.
Get your fucking hands off.
Let me just touch it.
You touch, I break.
Let me touch it.
You touch, I break.
Perry's grandpa Frank starts sucking up Al Capone.
I break. Get the...
Hit me is all you want. I'm a Caravello. I need cock.
You're a homo, you faggot.
I'm not a faggot. I just know good. Oh, I love your cock, Mr. Capone.
And that was Mole Play.
More play, let's play more play. More play, let's play more play. More play!
Wow, your grandfather really liked Al Capone.
He really did, and now we know the story.
One of the best paying clients that he had.
Yeah, I bet he was.
Well, he got the best suits made, that's why.
Wow. Well, there you go. That was the story of Francis Giuliano and Al Capone.
Frank Giuliano, not
is it?
Francis. Frank Giuliano.
Yeah, but you know what he means.
Yeah, I think everybody knows what I mean.
Yeah,
Well,
he
anyway, we're
wasn't
coming
gay
towards
like
the end
you,
of
you
this show.
queer.
Why are you interrupting the intro?
Because you're fucking trying to make my family look like they're gay, you fucking queers.
How's that?
Oh, he's sucking dick. God, you guys are faggots. Get the fuck out of here.
Why are you pushing Adam Carolla's mic like that?
I'm not pushing it like nothing.
You're the one who's bragging about your grandpa banging Al Capone.
What?
Well, you've said that for years now.
What?
Why would I be under the
I
assumption
said that my grandfather made
Used
my
to bang Al Capone.
I
who was
said
a
he
big
made his
Chicago
fucking
Come on, no,
gangster.
you backtrack now.
He's got the
Backtrack now. A
fedora.
long time ago. That's not what you said
And
before.
Tony Alva
You did not
with his
say that
fedora.
before. Many times you
Fuck.
talked about that.
Oh,
Why are you kicking me? Why are you kicking me? What are you going to gain from kicking me? What are you going to gain from kicking me?
Nothing.
Just stop bragging about your grandpa banging Al Capone all the time.
Which you did many times. Anyway, I think it's time that we wrap it up with the worst part of the show possible. And who knows what's going to happen. I'll tell you this. I guarantee you one thing. Whatever comes up in this next segment will not be planned because it never is. Here it is, another time. Here it is, another segment of Perry's Corner.
It's Perry's Corner.
I wanted to bring up the problems that some people in the public office is going through. That Weiner guy, or Weiner, or whatever the hell you want to call him. Weiner, whatever. And
Can I just
my
say one thing?
friend, my old friend Ginger, she didn't need to be disrespected by this piece of shit the way she was disrespected. But I'll give her credit. What'd she do? She's still dancing. She might have retired from porn, but she's still dancing. Woohoo!
That was your segment? That's what you go into? Really? That's what you wanted to talk about?
I liked it better when he talked about his grandfather fucking Al Capone.
See, that was interesting.
I'm done.
What are you done with? Are you done with the show? We don't do one next week either? Okay, I guess we don't need commercials after all. Well, thanks to the people that try to send us commercial money. I appreciate that. I guess we don't need sponsors. It's the end of the show. And is that the end of your corner?
What's this? I'm screwing up my corner. I'm screwing up my corner.
Scaremaster, let me ask you a question.
Ask me a question.
Did you hear this thing? There was a scientific study that if you take a salt shaker, an imaginary salt shaker, and you shake salt on the back of your tongue, you'll actually taste salt.
It's not imaginary. It's a real salt shaker.
No, you just
like
you just imagine it. You just imagine.
I'm not imagining that I'm tasting salt when it's a real salt shaker.
No, you take right now. Grab a fake salt shaker. No, way in the back of your tongue. Open your mouth wide and stick your tongue way out and shake the salt on the back of your tongue.
I see what you're
No,
saying.
I'm not. No,
It's a science experiment.
because I'm afraid one of you guys is going to grab my tongue and yank on it or
All right,
something.
we're
I'm
all
gonna stand
over
here.
here.
I'm going to stand here.
Open your mouth wide.
No, because I don't trust you guys.
We're over here.
I have no
We're 10
faith
feet
in
away.
either of you guys.
Well, look at
10
us.
feet away.
I know
from you.
exactly what's going to happen.
All right. No, you don't.
No, you
I
don't.
sure do.
We're all the way over here.
Perry, I'd be willing to bet you whatever you're thinking, you're wrong.
What are you thinking?
One of you guys is going to get up and put something in my
And
mouth.
then you know
over
what you
here.
do? And then you close your mouth. We're over here.
And I close my mouth and I choke on it.
Oh, we're 10 feet away. Look.
Perry, all right, we'll put our hands above our head.
The back of your tongue. Shake that salt.
And then tell us if you can taste it.
Yeah, you know what that looks like? It looks like somebody sucking some...
It did look like that.
Because it's the way you guys think. Like faggots.
We're not the ones going like this in our mouths.
Well, it's what you requested.
I just wanted to see if it was a natural reflex for you.
Queer.
Oh, who's queer?
He is.
Your grandpa is with Al Capone.
Christ almighty.
Is there a little bit of pride, though, in that?
A lot of pride.
Gay pride.
Wrong.
Did you go to the parade the other day?
No.
Have you ever gone to the gay parade?
No.
You know what you should do? Every year, when I go I take the entire Ding Dong crew down to Santa Monica Boulevard on
I
Halloween.
would never go to the gay
Oh,
parade.
man, I'd come to that. It sounds like
Would
fun.
you?
No,
It
thank
really
you.
is fun.
No,
All those
thank
dudes
you.
making out with each other and ladies making
No,
out with
thank
each
you.
other. It's really funny.
No, thank you.
They're cool. Everyone's having a good time.
What would you say? You're
Quincy had a float there.
Did he?
Yeah. It was a little British battleship, and he had these guys, and they just kept saying, "The British are coming! The British are coming!" All these guys, all these sailors.
Perry, would you consider yourself more of a racist or more of a homophobic?
Oh,
More of a homophobic.
Really? Could you ever get along with gay people at all?
Yeah, when they're nice.
and
If they don't try to pick up on me and
Okay.
shit. Because I know a lot of gay rock stars.
Like who? Like, because I want to tell you something that I see all the time, and I wonder if it bothers you at all. Because I watch Brian, and Brian's openly gay, and there's not a big deal about that. But the entire show, I watch him staring at you and looking at you like he'd like to just lick you all over.
Never.
he'd like to pull a Capone on you.
Does that upset you, though?
Mole, I don't know where you get off thinking Al Capone's gay or my
I
grandfather.
like watching the History Channel,
or my
okay?
grandfather being gay. And no, there was no such thing as any gay mobsters back in the good old days, okay? Never.
Okay.
Granddaddy sucks some cock.
On the east side of Chicago, back in the
You guys
USA.
are full of shit.
Back in the bad old days.
In the heat
The
of summer
night.
night.
In the land of the dollar bill. You
When-
could see Frankie Julian sucking cock still.
Oh,
when
hey,
a man named Al
motherfucker.
Capone came into a suit shop and he tried to check the inseam and the forces of the law. I heard Grandpa cry.
Ow!
I want to suck my cock till I die. Brother, what a fight it really was. All right. Why aren't you singing?
It's not a song that I prefer to touch.
Okay.
I'm not interested.
Well, anyway, did we do the close to
It was based
Perry's
on
Corner?
it was sung to the tune "The Night Chicago Died" by Paper Lace.
It certainly was. Can you tell me what year that's from?
1972.
I would say 74. But you know
74.
74.
You know that?
74.
Know the song.
what? All right, well, anyway, I think that we've about wasted all the time on our second to last show, possibly
I
on the
gotta
Ace
go.
Broadcasting Network.
Probably the last show,
You're not going to do one next week?
if there's still a show.
All right, well, anyway. So look for possibly our last
Scare
show
Master,
next
you were
week
really good
on Ace
today, this
Broadcasting
show, bud.
Network.
You had good energy.
Fuck off.
This is not the teamwork that I like to
It's
see.
not teamwork, no. Not when you guys make fun of my family.
What?
Fun of your
We're doing
family.
fun
How
of
do
your
you say
family.
that?
Yeah,
How do you
fucking
say
calling
that?
my grandfather
And what's
a
wrong with
faggot?
it? Just because you're not, because you're homophobic, there is nothing wrong
The
with a
love that they
man.
share.
Absolutely. If he says, you know what, there are some ugly fucking people. I would fuck Penny Marshall, not because she's pretty, because she's powerful. How do you think your grandfather, having all these urges, probably back then homosexuality, you couldn't really be yourself, but to fucking see this man amongst men, and he can go and feel his inseam, feel his hard cock. You don't think
You're
your grandfather
sick.
was going
You're
crazy
sick.
during
You're
that time?
sick.
1974.
I was right then.
Nah, I think you said 1974.
He said we both said 74.
Sweet.
No, but you said
I gotta
it after
go.
I did. All right. Well, anyway, for my name is Don Barris. You
I'm
can-
all.
And I'm Perry.
And you can find us on Facebook. I'm at Don Barris, Walter Molininski's, and Moles.
Perry Caravello.
That's
C-A-R-
Karvel.
C-A-R.
Don't forget, also support a true American hero, a guy that has done more for America than anyone I know. Gave a lot of money to the Navy SEALs. He's going to be producing the movie Beantown Heat, of course.
Yeah,
Look
his
up
name
Tim
is Barack
Perpedic.
Obama.
Tim Perpedic.
Barack Obama.
Also, check out my Ding Dong Show Facebook page. I think that's
Check
what
out
it's
my
called.
MySpace. Check out my
MySpace,
Twitter.
Nobody uses that. That's almost
They
as
use
old
it.
as the internet
All
itself.
the rock stars use MySpace.
No, they don't. Anyway, so here we go. Maybe for the second to last time ever. Put it there, guys. Big three. There was no enthusiasm at all,
Yes,
Perry.
Scare Master is lackluster.